So I just did a round of Uber versions and did a feared, and it worked fine. I felt I needed to check that I could do all the difficult ones, and I'm thinking of doing 9 more. This was the first batch, and we'll go through the results after doing 10 of them. It's quite expensive, so I really hope that this will pan out. So the total starting investment is around 21.3 divines for 9 sets. That rounds up to about 23.5 divines for all 10 sets. So each run is almost 2.5 divine. So let's see how it goes. Okay, 10 the feared runs are now done, and we have gotten some loot, and some pretty nice loot as well. We got just above 1 Maven's Writ per run, so some extra. 7 prismatic jewels that we will identify soon. They are around 1.2 divines or something like that, unidentified, if you want to sell them like that. 6 flawless, 2 dying sun, 1 bottled fate, 4 full sets and some extra fragments, 4 orb of conflict, an awakened elemental damage with attacks, a sephiroth that is actually a targeted drop, so to speak. It drops from Dominus, who you can find in the Shaper. A cosmic reliquary key that we will open. It's very expensive. I don't understand why anybody would pay for that, but oh well. Then we have lots of these. The nebuluses, I don't think they will sell for anything more than maybe 20 chaos. They are pretty poorly rolled, no really fun implicits. These 4 skins are around 65 to 85 KS each. This one is only like 10 KS, so those colors aren't preferred. The Judgment Staffs from Atsiri is worth nothing, 2 KS. That's kinda sad, 3 KS. And same here, lots of Shaper's Touch. We will bal all these to see if we get something that anybody would want as a prefix, or as an implicit, I mean. Same with the boots, because they're just not worth anything, which is quite boring. Got some synth bases that I'm not sure will sell. This I think people use as leveling for the offhand for gems, but I'm not sure. If we look just at implicit, it's about 50 KS. Maybe it sells. This one I thought was quite interesting. 2 good combine elemental damage and pen. Chaos. Fist is extra chaos. This one maybe. Yeah, I don't think any one of those will sell for any much. Percent intelligence, that I thought was quite interesting. Maybe for some int stacker who wants. And for a high item level base, there are 770, 80 chaos maybe. Fractured spell suppression base. It's maybe 1 divine. I don't think they sell for this much. A groove bow with spell damage. This I think we might be able to sell. There's nobody with this low base that caster that might want. But if we look at the other bases, maybe it's a divine. We'll see. Another fracture. This I think will sell. I'm not sure if anybody needs that high item level. It's not the best base, but yeah, maybe a divine here as well. Don't know if that will sell. I thought it might fit somebody. This, on the other hand, will sell, definitely. Flammability curse. If we want, I don't think you need item level 86. You might only need item level 84 or something. We'll see how much that will be. But if we even remove the item level completely, it should be a minimum of 6 divines. So remember, everything of this won't be accounted for. So we can have a look at the excellence. And we had roughly a 22.5, 23.5 divine investment, and just in like the currency part and the uniques, we are at 35 divines, which is it's quite good. And if you count in some of the fractured items, some of the implicits on the synth basis, we stand to make a pretty nice profit. Also the jewels that the watch's eyes, those are not calculated either. And that's another 8-9 divines. So this seems to be pretty profitable. So maybe it will be around a 25-30 divine profit when all is said and done. I very rarely do the bossing because I'm so bad at it, and the investment cost is usually quite high, and you don't want to lose it, and that just feels very, very bad. Whoops. So I really shouldn't be playing and talking at the same time, because I can barely play. But yeah, you'll just have to watch me fail, and that's fine. And if it would like to load, oh, great. Ah, this is scary. Well, better than expected. Ah, slam. Touch that, touch that. Let's put that one there. Seems fine. Getting some very nice stutters. Also, I have a cat laying on my mousepad, which is making the quite tight to move my mouse around and dodge things. Oh. I didn't really see that slam coming because I wasn't paying any attention. Which is quite bad when you're doing bossing, that you're not paying attention. But I've basically never tried to do bossing and record at the same time, and yeah, it might not be my best thing to do. I don't like this. This is scary. Okay, so one dead. Now I got balls everywhere. Oh, and that felt very stressful. But it seems like I managed, so that's good. And that was very anticlimactic. And of course, I didn't manage to record the last one. We got some loot. We got 2 Watcher's Eye, an Orb of Dominance, and a sword. So the sword is roughly 3.4 divines. Maybe we'll identify it. Yep, if it's a good roll, it might be more. And on the Orb of Dominance is 1.4. But we also got this Watcher's Eye with recovery rate for malevolence. That doesn't seem to be good. The life gain on hit seems to be worth around 2 divines alone. And so that was a loss, because unidentified these ones are around almost 4 divines. The second one though had malevolence, and it's a decent roll, and vitality life gain on hit. So I think this one will be worth quite a bit more, and it seems to be around 7 divines. I'm not sure if the combination with life gain on hit is something anybody actually cares about, or if these maybe have the very good third roll, so to speak. Yeah, I think I got decently lucky on these 4 sets of Uber Eller. And I hope that you are lucky as well and get some good loot, because we deserve it. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, thank you very much. Goodbye.
Also, one of the watch your size sold for 25 divines.